Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're going to continue building ducks. Because that's just what we do around here. We just build ducks until there's nothing left to do. Until we get our 5 ducks per minute situation. So we just keep doing it. We keep on working. We keep quacking ourselves up, as they say. No one says that. Perhaps they should. So, a little bit of a lie. Not really a lie, but just a little bit of change of plans. We're not going to be doing Ask Panda today. We'll be doing it tomorrow. So, sorry for those of you who are very excited about Ask Panda. That's not happening today. I wish I could offer you consolation in these dark times, but I offer you none. Offer you no consolations in these dark times. This is just how life is sometimes. Okay, I think what we do need to do is probably get some oil being made here. Plastic. So exhausted you wasn't sure you were going to make it to Ask Panda anyway? That's fine. We'll definitely be doing it tomorrow though. Oh, how are we doing? Well, we're just continuing to make stuff. I believe we have a shortage of copper, but green circuits is actually coming right. Green circuits comes right, then I'll be very pleased. So we just got to keep making the green circuit, keep making green circuits, keep making blues, and eventually we're going to be in a much better place than we've ever been before. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep this gravy train a rolling. Gravy train. Take that over there, do that, and then it can all sort of flow through. Rebuild the sweatshop? I suppose we do need to. At least one of them, right? Main one. Yeah, you're right. I should do it. That does mean it works. Okay, we'll go do that. We'll go sort that out now. Oh, we ran out of productivity modules because personal logistics was down. Ah! Alright, let's go rebuild the sweatshop. There's no other way to do it. That's the problem. Only way you can really do it is manually. We're now breathing manually. That works, right? Long journey required to get this done, but that's okay. Construction bots. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of construction bots that I don't actually at the moment. Logistics bots. We aren't even full up on logistics bots right now, so that's good. Now, fun fact, I think we've actually got a duck roaming the network right now. That's pretty fun, right? I think it's pretty fun. If you don't think it's fun, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you what you find fun. That's a little bit more than I want to do in this stream. Yeah. I got to have dinner with a friend you hadn't seen in a while. Your stomach muscles ache from laughing, so a good time. Look, if your stomach muscles ache from laughter and your face hurts from the same, then that's a good time. That's a good pain. Yeah, I'm not the sort of person that goes, "Oh, pain is good for you." That's not my thing. I am very much against pain, but good times with friends are always good. I respect that. Especially when it's a friend you haven't seen for a while. And time does have a nasty habit of just, going much faster than you expect it to, and you never really catch up with those friends that you probably should. Nothing you've really done intentionally, just sort of everything takes control of your life and life barrels onwards, right? Okay, I suppose. Just how life be. Just turn this off real quick. Okay. We should have done multiple chests. There we go. And that'll fix that up. Then we connect it, put all that back in. We put the toilets in. Put all that back in. And put that in as well. Okay, good. And then we may resume building ducks. See, that's had a duck actually go out of it. That's exciting. I'm pretty sure it has. I think that shouldn't have counted that, but oh well, it did. I don't know what that answer's going to be, honestly. We don't really get starbursts here very regularly, so... Yes, you do get them sometimes, but they're not common. Very interesting question you've asked there, Dave. Okay, we need to get belt immunity, apparently. Not a difficult thing. I need a PO box so I can send you all the US candy. That's true. You need to get that sorted at some point. Well, that's why that's not working. Connected it wrong. That'll work now. Yeah, you're right. I do need to get that sorted at some point. But we'll see. What I'm going to do... This. Okay, and then we will make this. Make the belt immunity equipment. Pass it through, pass it through. Do, yes, that was correct. Do. Make that for a brief moment. Oh, and personal logistics back on. Please, Father, I request personal logistics. And here they come. Delightful. That's just gotta read, and then this looks for belt immunity. And with this, that we are good. I should make a lot of those. Except for the fact that's not what we wanted in here. Skill plate, advanced circuit, okay. Let's make it work properly. And advanced circuit. And then what we'll do is we will come back up here. Move that around. Just do that real quick so it'll count them out. Here we go. I do really want to try candy corn. Sounds so exciting and foreign. I don't care that it's terrible. I want to try it. One day. What if I like it? That's the problem. This is what I'm always afraid of when I try for some exotic foods. What if I like it and then I can't get it? That used to be the problem with Reese's chocolate. Now it's everywhere. You know, Reese's peanut butter cups, they used to be like hard to find. They're not anymore, They used to be. Yes, it's one of my favorite vegetables. Candy corn, I don't think is one of my favorite vegetables. You know, not everything candied is good. Oh God, who have I become? I don't even know who I am anymore. You know, but candied corn is the question. I don't know if I'm particularly fond of creamed corn either. Or corned cream. May not be the same thing, but it's really hard to tell. Okay. How's that going, by the way? Oh, wow, it's actually making them. Eat. I mean, would candy pineapple be good? It used to be, actually. Pineapple lumps were amazing back in the day, but now they're disappointment. Because they made everything cheap. Where isn't corn that's been candied? I'm aware. I am aware. But you never know. Still in the wrong place, aren't I? Goodness gracious, I am. Why is my factory so big? How did this happen? I did not ask for a big factory. It just sort of came up one day and went, hello, I'm your big factory. I was like, oh, well, hi. Yes. Obligatory non-hi statement. Also, hi. I was so hoping that was going to be your next line, Zoe. Welcome. Didn't have anything random for today. That's okay. You don't need to. So, bit of news today. Got some stuff done today. Didn't actually. But we've been wanting to change a door handle in our house for a while because we want to have like a locking ability. So we bought the door handle like, gosh, almost a month ago now, and it's just been sitting next to the door. And I was like, you know what? Today's the day that I install the door handle. So I spent about an hour trying to figure it out and get it all working. And then a while into it, like after that hour, I realized that it wasn't going to work because the door dimensions were wrong. So I wasted that time, and I need a new door handle because it's the wrong one. And I was so frustrated. And like I'd been on my knees for like an hour, like on the hard, like I don't know, a tiled floor, trying to get it done. And I'm just like, well, this was a waste of my time. It's fine though. It's fine. You would have grabbed a chair after 5 minutes. Never even thought about getting a chair. Shoot. Why didn't I think about that? That would have been a brilliant idea. Dave, where were you when I needed you? Chair! My God. Nope, I was just on my knees. I grabbed a pile of clothes at some point and just knelt on those. I didn't even consider a chair. But anyway, end of the day, we still... End of the day, we actually don't even have a doorknob in the thing anymore because I was like, why bother putting it back in? When, you know, it wasn't going to stay there anyway. So, you know, now there's just a big hole in the door, which is hilarious. Hilarious is probably not the correct term, but it is funny to me. You've been trying to get me to install a new light in my room. There is a new light coming, by the way. Contracted an electrician and got some lights. I don't know how it'll look, but it might actually be less light, but it will be less painful to look directly at the light bulb, so that's nice. But it might not be better for streaming. That's always a possibility. As long as it reduces cat of the month clear, it should do. Yeah, because right now the light bulb is directly. I wonder if I can. Right now, the light bulb is just directly there, which is not ideal. A little bit. Does it actually move? Oh yeah, it moves me more. Of course it does. How about a full RGB system with mobile phone control? Absolutely not. That is too frivolous, even for me. We're just gonna get a connection. So basically, we're just getting a thing with a diffuser, like glass bulb in it, and it should be a bit better. We'll see. See how if it actually helps. It might not. But I'm just sick of having the light bulb directly in my eyes when I look up. Well, we're just gonna at least fairy lights. Fairy lights make everything better. Would consider fairy lights. Maybe. Would consider fairy lights. Fairy lights do make everything better, except for fairies. Oddly enough, fairy lights do not improve fairies. You know, which reminds me, I've got to level up my warlock. Leveling up a warlock. Not the most exciting class to level up, but I'll take it. Okay. Put that through. How many medium poles do we have around, by the way? 100. Okay. Why does fairy lights remind me of my warlock all of a sudden? Because my warlock is Fey-packed. Anyone cares? I care. I guess that's what matters. Where are we getting the barrels of oil from? Actually, a remarkably good question. Where do the barrels of oil come from? Oh, the sea. What do I get with Fey packs? Nothing really that useful. Just like a misty step. Like when someone hits you, go invisible for a bit, a little bit of trickstery stuff. It's honestly not the best. I just wanted it for the flavor. My character is a servant of the Tooth Fairy, essentially. It locks it on Tooth Fairy. I call him the Tooth Lord. I don't know why. I didn't have a better name, and then I went with it, and then it just sort of stuck. Misty Step is an amazing spell. Yeah, except for the fact it's not Misty Step so much as Misty Escape. You have to be hit for it. And so for it to work, so a lot of the times I actually want the monster to hit me so I can teleport out of there. That was at least my earlier trick. I don't do that anymore. But I was like asking the DM, like, can I choose to get hit by the monster? And he's like, sure. And I'm like I don't take any defensive action. He's like, okay, you can do that. And if you do that, you're taking it as a crit. And I'm like, I need to get out of here urgently. I am okay with taking it as a crit right now. And just launching myself across the chasm with a teleport and just be like, I am safe now. You know, it's fun. Now, if you ever go into D&D with the intent to win or anything like that, I'm like, that's not how I am. I just, with the intent to just have a good time. A rollicking, silly time. Hey, Kick, how you doing? Welcome back. This was a lot more complicated than it should have been. Okay. Oh gosh, we're still missing things. I'm doing well. In other news today, I woke woke up this morning because there was a meowing outside, and there was like a little white. Well, it wasn't a little white cat, but it was a white cat outside, and I was like, "Huh, all right." And then I went back to bed, and when Panda and I came home, there was the white and black cat was just chilling outside our place, and so I kneeled down, trying to lure it over to me, and it came over, and I was like, "Hey!" It didn't run away like the other cat does, and it didn't want to be pat, so I didn't. It just came over, and then it rolled on the ground. Now we own another cat, exactly. It rolled on the ground, and then it wandered off. I was like, awesome. Greeted us. So, we were greeted by a new cat. We haven't taken the ownership of that cat. It was just saying hello. Cat probably owns another human, but we're not feeding it because that's how you steal cats, as I keep telling Panda. But it was just chilling. It was just like, oh, hello. There's another there's a black cat that's around, and it's so pretty. It's such a pretty black cat. But whenever it sees us, it does the thing cats do, where it goes, scam, 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 and it scampers away. Which is sad because I want to pat that cat so bad, but it does not want to be pat. It does not even want to be looked at. It doesn't like us, and it makes me sad. That's all right. That's the cat's opinion. Allowed to run away, make me sad. It's just very skittish. It's just a little skittish cat. I understand. It doesn't know me. I don't know you. That's my purse. That cat in a nutshell. I do not wish to be perceived, human. That's right. When will I be getting a cat? I don't know. Look, it's just my stream name. I was going to say, when are you going to be professional? But then I realized you are a professional already, so just my name. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe not. Honestly, we might just get a dog instead one day. But other things are happening first, so always things changing in life. What happens. I know Panda wants to get a pet of some sort. It's D for dog, thank you very much. We hate each other very, very much. Okay, can we get some more medium poles? Because I think we got a problem with that. Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay. Interesting. If we do something like that, would that work? Could do. We need to check a couple of things and obviously change those to assembly 2s. But we'll get that sorted, yeah. All right. Good. And disconnect that, yes. And finally, I would like a thing to put things in boxes and just make like 50 of them. I don't need to go too crazy. It'll sort itself out from there. Okay. How do I auto-filter my splitters with the deconstruction planer? I've got it set as... if you control right-click on a filter, you can left shift-click in a filter, and it'll reset it the same way you can do with trains. Almost like a copy and paste. That's how I'm doing it. And I just don't replace the filters ever, so it just stays that way. Whoops. You used sushi in something today that felt very good. Oh, what'd you use it in? Very exciting. It's always exciting to find practical uses for sushi. Just military science. Oh, okay. That's fine. Sushi is sushi. It worked the first time. That's the thing you're proud of, isn't it? The fact that it bloody worked. You should be proud of that. Oh. You typically use sushi and Coverix? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so that's going to do what it does. Nice. How are we going with the numbers? 35,000 blues. Wow, blues are really... Sorry, greens. I can't tell the difference between green and blue. They're the same color in my mind. But they're really catching up. It's quite impressive. I still would like to add more batteries into the mix. And so we really need to get into that. Not right now, but certainly soon. More batteries are definitely required. I think once we set up more batteries, like a lot of these things are just going to be assembled. It'll go from 0 to they're all 1,000 of them are completed at once. Which I'm fine with. Alright, and express belts are slowly adding up, so I suppose we need to upgrade things again. Wait, what does it look like if we just upgrade like this? Oh. Why did we have 22 frames for a second there? Because I was upgrading stuff? Yes. Even so, I've never seen it go that low before. We almost had to end the run there. Not really. Not like this. What's going on here? I'm not sure. Like sulfur is supposed to come in through here, as is water. Yeah, what the heck has happened here actually is a very valid question. What the actual heck has happened here? I did. I really did. I think I tried to do this in 2 different ways. Okay, I think it's all gone wrong over here. Let's disconnect that real quick. Interesting. I see what I tried to do. Oh, no. Ah, it was just coal. I made the #1 mistake. Never do what I just did. But we did it anyway. Alt F4, Shift Delete. Yep. Okay, fine. We'll Figure it out. We... the curious little thing I've made here. That shouldn't be here. Oh god, what is this madness? Okay. It's, you know what? I don't care anymore. I've created a new sort of hell for myself. This is my hell. It was made for me. Okay. How's that? Is that connected to anything in particular? Nope, but it is now. That sulfur shouldn't be there. Neither should... Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, this is broken. Can we fix it? Wow, this is a new break. Erase the whole thing and start over. Might have to, honestly. Because it's so broken. That was a new level of oops that I've never quite come across before. Ah, no. Ah, that's fine. I don't think I've ever broken something quite that badly before. I'm very impressed with myself. Okay. I'm gonna put these things over here. We'll sort them out in a moment. Don't worry about it. Goodness gracious. Oh. I just pulled things off the belt. Wonderful. That's almost so bad I almost want to just reload, but I can't. I can't be bothered. That is probably a game-ending flaw. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not going to call that quits, but that's the sort of thing that would probably end a run. If I cared. But I don't. And then I have to redo the sweatshop. No! I'm not doing that. No, I think at this point we can just get it done. Get her done. That's the one I want. disconnect that. Okay. Leave that the way it was. It's fine. Beyond that, everything should work just fine now. Yeah. Put it through iron? I don't care. A lot of don't care situations there. Just burn it down. Burn it all down. That was never connected to anything. We can cut that down. That is actually relevant. That is pretty relevant too. Yeah. The bots will figure this problem out. That's the biggest mistake I've made in a while. It's kind of exciting. You know what I want to do? I want to get this one here. Been a while since I've done one of these. Just sort it out a little bit better. Things aren't being filtered very well. Should do it a little bit better. They're a bit of a mess. They'll sort themselves out now. Give them a bit of a little bit of a tidy up. Yeah, I tried to put 2 oil facilities on one space, and it was kind of bad. But that's okay, don't worry about it. No one died today. Probably. Oh no. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do one of these. We've done one of these before, we're going to do another one. Fixed enough. I mean... Do we need to? You don't have to die today, I prefer not. Oh, we have to do the time warp again. Honestly, we considered doing the time warp for a moment there. But we didn't. We didn't do it again. There was no jumps to the left, steps to the right. There was no pelvic thrust to drive you insane. None of that. Alright, let's just dump stuff back into the system. It's raining again, very heavily. It's been doing that a lot lately. My gosh, it's really coming down. Kind of crazy. Okay. You know that time when you can just really feel the temperatures just drop? I just had that moment. The stream drops, you'll know it's because of the weather? Exactly. And not just because I really wanted to go play They Are Billions. I've only ever done that once. Abandoned the stream because I wanted to go play a game. I've only done it once. Heard heating costs in New Zealand are insane. I suppose. I mean, all I hear in New Zealand is everyone complaining. It's almost a national tradition at this point. New Zealanders do love to complain. I mean, we're so good at it, so, you know. Stick to what you're good at. If you listen to the typical New Zealand media, you'd think that we're all dying over here. We're not all dying, just some of us. Feel like you watch mostly New Zealand people? Okay, seriously though, what the hell are you doing, Rain? Can you just chill for a moment? It ain't chilling, not even for a moment. Oh, you know what? It did chill for a moment. And now it's back. I feel like it's hailing. Kind of want to go check. But that's how, you know, you get hit by hailstones. A lot of hail lately. I think we're this close to getting snow. You're impressed the months into COVID, New Zealand was able to have public events? That's because we had like 0 cases, dude. We had 0 cases. It was honestly a New Zealand-wide event that everyone would stop working and then watch the Prime Minister speak. Or like Daddy Bloomfield. Sorry, I shouldn't call him Daddy Bloomfield. I'll call him what he is. We all watched Daddy Bloomfield speak, who was the health... What was his name? Health... General health guy? He was the guy in charge of the health. Our lockdown policies were on point. They were. People got pretty antsy about it, being like, oh, it was all for waste because we got COVID in the end. And the Prime Minister was like, yeah, but we survived long enough that we could start vaccinating people. Like, I'm in North Island. I'm in Auckland, which is the biggest city. But anyway, everyone would just, like, my boss would be like, all right, so everyone's going to be watching 1 p.m.? They're like, yep. We started calling it 1 p.m., which is like, you know, like a TV show. Oh, I gotta watch 1 p.m. Did you watch 1 p.m. today? Oh, I did. Goodness. Yeah, look, I was pretty proud how New Zealand handled itself. Generally, we did pretty well. Jacinda Ardern is a national treasure. It depends. A lot of people don't like her. I think she's great. But she is no longer Prime Minister. She resigned. Not for any particular reason. There was no, like, you know, oh God, you know, she did something so sketchy that she had to resign. She just decided she didn't want to do politics anymore. You were going to drive around the North Island, but the outflight was canned because COVID started. Fair enough. That happened to a lot of people. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like Jacinda because they felt that lockdown shouldn't have been required or that lockdown failed, and it didn't. It really didn't. But then again, you know, I liked Jacinda. I thought she was good. Did I agree with all her policies? No, of course not. I think some things she did were pretty stupid. And I'm not just talking about COVID, but still liked her. But anyway, at that point, we're talking about prime ministers and who people vote for and stuff, and so we're gonna just the political adjacency alarm is ringing, and we're gonna stop here. But I liked her, and I think it's one of those things though. You get a lot of flack for anything that goes wrong in the world, in your government. Is political adjacent, exactly. This is actually not even political adjacent. This is just politics. That's all right. I'm not. That's not actually an offensive one. I'm not too bothered. I'm not bothered at all, honestly. The only reason I'm bothered is because I know some people don't want me talking about politics and stuff, and it's not because politics and gaming. I don't give a shit about that. Politics have always been in gaming, but it's just, you know, I don't want to offend anyone by saying, hey, I liked the more social welfare person. Which is still true. But, you know, whoever you vote for, I don't usually care in New Zealand. There are a couple of political leaders I don't like, but you know what? They're not the worst. You look bothered? No. No, you don't. Well, you look chill as hell. In fact, you look so chill, I'm kind of worried. How are you so chill? Someone thinks your lockdown breaks squeal comment aborted. Yeah. Redeem hydrate. Oh, wait, no, that's not a thing. That's just GoSend bot. I'm not tricked by GoSend bot. Not twice, anyway. Trick is you put ice cubes down your shirt. The rain could be the few lessons of how chill we're being. Yeah, look, I think being chill, always good. I am down for chillness. Okay, we're gonna hydrate and a stretch. Hydrate from total and stretch from glacier. Zenbot speaks and we have pay. Maybe I should just add some things to GoSendBot. Give Seif $1. You don't need to give Seif $1. It's fine. Okay. You know what? Let's add more battery. Let's walk all the way to this. God, it's so far away.
Thanks for your support.
Ugh, fine.
Ugh, fine. Dave, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Meow. Thank you. It wasn't even GoSendBot. Really appreciate it. Got the uploads were added on GoSendBot. Well, he was going to be away. Now you just can't remove GoSendBot because it's just like such a it was supposed to be one of those things that you do for a stream and then you turn it off. But then everyone loved GoSendBot, and I was like, well, what the hell do I do about it now? It just has to stay. Which does happen a lot to me. Alright guys, we're gonna meow when we get 100 bits. Just for the stream. No, people will like it. We're gonna keep meowing. One day I will stop meowing for every month that someone subbed. I don't know what day that is, but one day. GoSendBot is a national treasure. Which nation? Which nation is he a national treasure of? German? All nations. He's a worldly treasure then. Earthly treasure? He's a treasure, that's what we can agree. Which nation? Yes. I like iron in the middle, but no. How far are we still not? Did we bypass it? We didn't even bypass it. Holy shit, we've got to start building in that direction. GoSendBot has its own nation. I wonder if maybe we should just build this way, because there's good stuff over that way. What is the shortest place to the middle here? If we go here, and then we just zoom out. Yeah, it's definitely not north. This way and this way. Okay. That's the way we'll build out. It's not the first time I've heard of a German having their own nation. Although that was for a different reason. It's not as bad as you'd think. There was a guy who was a German national around the time of World War II, and he's just like, he wasn't anything nefarious, just a guy, but he had his own country on his own boat. No, not at all. It's more of a wacky story, this one. So he had his own boat, and he'd float around, and whenever like customs were like, all right, show us your passport. He's like, all right, well, you're not coming onto my boat until you show me your passport because this is my country. You you know, and that's just what he did. He was just a weird dude, and he came to New Zealand during World War II, and New Zealand's like, yeah, you're German. Sorry, but we are gonna have to arrest you. Like, we're not just gonna let some German citizen. He's like, I'm not German. I'm my own country, and they're just like, yeah, nah, sorry, and yeah, they just put him in jail or whatever the heck they did with political prisoners at that time. I don't know. Okay, batteries. We got 1% batteries. Okay. Let's go to 1.5. 1.5 sounds awesome. But, you know, in the same way that you got to consider who you're letting into your country during a literal war, which I suppose does make sense. But that's not really political adjacency. That's just kind of a funny story about a weird dude. All right, we also need to probably add some more speed module ones into the mix. Go to 0.4. What's 0.4 take us up to? 150. Wow, okay. Okay. Do we have a public holiday for the Anzacs? Yeah, Anzac Day, of course. Love Anzac Day. I mean, I love the time off, actually. Let's be honest. I'm not patriotic. I just love time off. Oh, we do have our New Zealand holiday, like a New Zealand holiday this month, which is Matariki, which is Maori New Year, which is going to be for the second time this year. Very excited for Matariki. Mata, really struggling to say it right now. Love a day off, less jazzed about celebrating a military campaign. I don't think it's about celebrating a military campaign. I think it's about respecting those who, you know, fought to defend our way of life in a militaristic sense, which maybe that's not great. World War One was one of those. Most wars are kind of like, I don't know, do you support the troops on this one? You know, but World War Two is very clearly we were the goodies, if you want to call it that. World War Two World War Two was easy to tell we were the good guys. The Allies, you know, was it actually that simple? No, nothing's ever that simple. But but World War One was like a little bit more like, hey, so this went to here, and this went to here, this went to here, and that's why we went to war. Someone invaded Bel. I was talking to Panda about this. It's like this is a convoluted reason for war. Thank you. Whoa. Nothing. I just don't want to pull my headphone cable out. I do that often. He says Chichi. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, two of them are still working. It's been a pretty rubbish weather all day, so the fact that the solar lights are working at all is impressive. Best. What? How much did we spend on those solar lights? $2. $2 each. Really broke the bank on those lights. Oh, that's fine. We bought some solar lights because we couldn't see in the dark. Which it's really funny, the idea of a solar light. We bought some solar lights and then they're outside and we're like, oh, are they working? And they are. It's very cool. Like the old joke, ooh, a solar powered solar powered torch. It's like, well, they actually make those now. They're pretty good because they run on batteries. Obviously, they don't run when the sun's out. They're not supposed to. You know, Windows in a submarine solar powered torch is one of those like stupid inventions that everyone mocks, but actually pretty handy. Andrew had never had Anzac biscuits before coming to New Zealand, so she's quite fond of Anzac biscuits. I suppose it's one of those things, you know, come to a new country and you're like, okay, let's learn this custom. Why are there biscuits on this day? And everyone just goes, there just are. Yeah, okay. Anzac biscuits, pretty rad. Honestly, I've never loved them. I'll eat them, but I'm not like excited about an Anzac biscuit. Maybe that just means I'm a bad person. I don't know. Probably. Hard to say for sure. Never question the snacks. Point. They're biting the hand that feeds you. Can we get some copper in here, please? Thank you. Oh wow, that almost worked perfectly. In fact, it did. Do I eat my pizza with a knife and fork? Sometimes. Sometimes. I mean, it depends, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to justify this because now I'm worried I'm gonna be judged. So, you get your pizza out of the oven, like you get your frozen pizza out of the oven. Okay, ooh, you're hungry. It's your frozen pizza. Nom nom nom. It's your favorite flavor. Mine's Hawaiian, but anyway, nom nom nom. Very excited. And then I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Get like the pizza cutter out and be like, gotta cut it, gotta cut it, gotta cut it, then gotta move it. Oh my god, such a pain, such a pain. No, you just take your pizza, you slop it on a plate, and then you got a pizza on a plate. But how are you going to eat it? You're going to eat it like it just grabs the side of it? No, that's weird. You're not going to do that. How are you going to do it? How are you going to eat your pizza? Knife and fork. Look, it is the most civilized, uncivilized way of eating pizzas. Eating pizza with chopsticks. I mean, the only thing I eat with chopsticks that is strange is... It's clear I've never smoked pot and had the munchies, that's true. You don't even cut your pizza. Well, that's what the knife is for, and the fork. Obviously. Again, I'm really trying to justify it to myself right now, as well as everyone else. Use a pizza axe? I'm not going to do that. I can't be bothered using the little pizza cutting. No, none of that. Just knife and fork, slop that pizza on the plate. Just go to town. The weirdest thing I've used chopsticks to eat was a piece of chocolate cake. And I still stand by it was a brilliant idea. Was it smart? No. Chocolate all got stuck to the chopsticks, didn't it? But I was able to work and eat my chocolate cake without having to go to like the bathroom and wash my hands afterwards. Brilliant. I don't want to sound superior or anything, but clearly I am just an amazing person. Chopsticks and Cheetos is actually very clever. That is actually legit a great idea. I've done that before too. But the chocolate cake was a mistake, but at the same time, I had my cake and I ate it too. Panda just went, ooh. But of course, what? It was a gooey chocolate cake. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Well, you don't want to eat it with chopsticks. Because it all sticks to the chopsticks, and then when you want to get the icing off, you just start eating like, start eating the wood. Hi, Viper. So, there was a lot of mistakes with the plan. And also shirt time. Alright, we can do shirt time. Today, since the hoodie is zipped up, I have to unzip the hoodie in like a true Superman reveal. But I've forgotten what the shirt. What the shirt? I remembered it. Not in the stripper fashion. We'll see. No, it's not actually that surprising a shirt. Ooh. 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 Okay, no, it's a robot cat. Let's go Mew. It's adorable. I love it. I love the robot cat. I think I've worn this shirt recently, but I mean I know I wore it yesterday because I was lazy. If I kept that up longer, I was gonna tip. Damn it! Nice find, Panda. Damn right, Panda finds the best shirts. The only cats thing. This is why I don't ever share my OnlyFans account. I don't have one, but it's also why I don't share it. When's OnlyFans launch? Any day now. Any day. No. God, no. Uh, Terrifying to even think that could be a thing. For me, I mean. Other people, fine, do what they want. Only Cats. Is that link still broken? Is Only Cats still gone? Yeah, Only Cats is gone. Ooh. Oh, maybe it'll come back. They're just like, why does Only Cats get so much hits? Still broken. Well, I was about to delete it, but if it looks like it might come back, then maybe we should leave it. Who knows? Maybe we could get cats returning once more. Okay, I'm gonna zip up my shirt again because I'm cold. Oh no. Okay. I could be cool and be like some sort of emo and be like, put the hood up. Elon buy only cats. I don't know. You know what? I always felt like I looked cooler wearing this hood, and now that I see myself wearing this hood, I'm clearly not as cool as I thought I was. Good to get that one under control. Aw. Straight from the streets. You mean Ghost Spider? I'm so annoyed they don't call it Ghost Spider in Spider-Verse. So my my niece, that's probably the better way to put it. My niece has been watching like some spider show like for kids, and it has Gwen Stacy / Ghost Spider / Spider Gwen, and I'm like to my sister, what do they call her? And it's like Ghost Spider or Ghosty, and I'm like, oh, they called her the correct name, and a multi-million-dollar movie didn't. I was so happy. Spider-Verse movie. Really looking forward. I had no audio there. I was very confused. You absolutely love it, suit. I know, it's really cool, right? They definitely did better than that. Better with that one than they did with Gwenpool. I hate Gwenpool so much. Oh, Wes is taking Top Cat. All right, well, meow, don the mask, taking Top Cat. Okay, Wes is Top Cat. And that is how it goes sometimes, Zoe. Sometimes you just lose Top Cat that quickly. Because Wes just wants to steal it from you. And he's fully welcome to. You had the taste of Top Cat and it has been cruelly ripped away. Good on your Wes. And now it is 23,500 points. It's so much. It's so much. Should have never happened. Should have never been that high. I don't know if that's how that works, but you know what? How should I know? I feel like we could probably make silos over here, strangely enough. A lot of weird stuff over here. Or, how are batteries going? Probably a better question. Batteries going okay? Batteries are absolute rubbish. Hang on, I'm being meowed at by my wife. Zoe, the only thing... one thing you'd love to see in the update sequel is the landfill matches the color of the surrounding land. I mean, you think that's bad. Have you seen C Block? It's just all the same color of land. Ah, that's interesting. That would have been nice, actually. Anyway. Let's add that. Okay, and we should get radars up very soon. What's not found? Nothing is found. We've got a plan for that. Actually, quote add. Thank you. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. That's how it's supposed to be. This was, this had to be done that way. Yeah. It was a poll yesterday about that. Now it's been done. I fulfilled my bargain. Probably want to do is do a section there. What was the answer to the panda question? What panda question? Another bot desert? No, it's not bot desert. They're fine. They're getting there. They just have to go recharge. What was the panda question? Last week, we haven't done Ask Panda yet. We're doing it tomorrow. We were going to do it today, but we're doing it tomorrow. Verify. Sure, I haven't deleted it. I haven't deleted any panda questions, I don't think. Pretty sure I haven't. What was your question anyway? Now I'm curious. Review. West Creek. What's it? Ask my panda a question. Oh yeah. Yeah, still there. Hasn't been asked yet though. Exactly. Leave the panda that believes in you. Or is that Grinlagen? But I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, we'll get some more batteries done up. My bamboo will pierce the heavens. Oh shit. She really doesn't. Those, you know, those aren't her fields of expertise. How we doing? How we doing? We 33,000 short on greens. Blues is catching up. Batteries? Kinda sad. We got some sad batteries right now. I'm kinda surprised. Why are we sad on battery? Is it just because they take time to make? That might be very well the reason. Ugh. Hey, soul burn! Does your soul still burn? Is it the soul caliber? Interesting. We do not make many batteries. What's the cook time on batteries? I don't know. I was kind of just wondering that myself. Batteries is 4 seconds. Okay. Don't worry. We've set it up. We've done it properly, Soulburn. Better than you thought? Kind of worse than I thought. Those non-QR code codes are scary. I still feel uncomfortable with those. Thinking like 15. I suppose that, yeah, 15 would be far worse, I suppose. Just put more batteries around. I was thinking maybe like dual layering them, but I suppose we could. What? Let's. Or, okay, no. Let's do this properly. Move this one, say, to here. That way. Connect that. Like that. Let's connect that, do that. That. What the hell is that going on? And it works. Yeah. I don't really like this design at all, actually. I'd be happier if I just sort of shifted it across one. Yeah. That's cleaner, right? Much cleaner. It also justifies the amount of space that it takes. Oh hey, that one's not done properly. It's cool. Not really, but... batteries, yes, create, put in the blueprint book. There it is. Brilliant. And then we better fix that one up because it's broken. Oh, we've only got one chest now. That's not good enough, quite frankly. Where do you get another chest from? Can I just make one? Because I can make a wooden chest. It'll do for now. It'll do for now until I find more. It didn't do for now. Wood. Wow. Okay. And a little bit of plastic that was missed. My goodness. Okay. There we go. That's sorted out now. That'll make plastic eventually. Uh, and then we need to redo this because clearly I messed it up the first time. It's the true SeiferKatt experience, really. Here we go. And then the sulfuric acid comes through. It would not, in fact, do for now. Damn it! I have a narrator now. Okay. Yesterday you played the best game, Steam Engine Simulator. Isn't that free? Is that actually good? Like, legitimate question. I saw it. I felt it was just memey. Love a sassy narrator. Yeah, I would love a sassy narrator in retrospect, but I think having a sassy narrator when you're at your lowest would be not great. Oh. Played with it for 10 minutes, but somehow played with it for a couple of hours. Huh. Oh, you should have played with it for 10 minutes. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, we've created a bot desert. I thought we hadn't. I thought we'd avoided that. The game's a simulator. Oh, sorry. I understand, Dad. It's a simulator. It's not a video game. I mean, everything's a desert. I was expecting to see some grass at some point. No grass. They're action figures, Dad. Oh, you're there playing with your dolls, are you? So I got a friend who... Oh... I got a friend who is a father, and he's like an absolute... Like, he's an absolute gamer nerd as well. Like, he's... You know, he often plays, like, the newer stuff that comes out. Jesus Christ, Marie, the minerals. God damn, it's so fun, that bit. Anyway, so he tends to play like the latest AAA stuff, and that's what he's into. He doesn't dig the indie scene, which is fine. But anyway, like he's been a fan of Pokemon since it came out, and he's got a daughter, and his daughter is like 10 or so. And the thing that he has told me he likes to do is to name the Pokemon wrong. And just to see if he gets reaction, and that makes me laugh. And she's like, no, and I'm like, you just get like the obscure ones. He's like, I get the really common ones wrong too sometimes. Like that's so mean. It's funny though. It's just Dad trolling. I understand the rules. This is a different sassy 10-year-old. A lot of sassy 10-year-olds around here. Growing up as learning your parents did that shit on purpose. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, really is. Disciple of Eris. Agent of K. What is Eris? I don't know that one. I mean, let's be honest. If you could do that, you'd do it too, right? Eris is the goddess of discord. Oh, okay. Not where I thought that one was going to go. I thought that one was going to be like something else. I thought it was going to be like a lust god or something. So I'm pleased it's not. Not the application. Why does Discord not have a god? I mean, that's a classic Greek problem. Don't worry about it. Discordia. Oh, well, hey, look. I wonder where the word Discord came from with a goddess called Discordia. I mean, I guess Discord has the Wumpus. We don't really talk about the Wumpus. Uh, excuse me? The Wumpus. You ever played Hunt the Wumpus? Oh, great. Oh, very good. Sorry they had to find out this way. Hunt the Wumpus, not a great game. Yeah, I mean, Romans was just, can I copy your homework? Sure, but change it up a little bit so the teacher doesn't know, right? That classic meme. Well, that's Zork. That's a different game. But always reminds me of, hang on. If I can bring this up. Uh, yeah. Always reminds me of, I wonder if I can zoom this in. Actually, I'm just trying to sort out something so I can, here we go. The Gru thing always reminds me of, nope, that's not it. Here we go. About Wizard, who is a Netrunner character, and his shirt just says, "It is pitch black. You will likely be eaten by a Gru," and it's just so wonderful. I don't know what sort of setting, like, year this is set in, but I just love the fact that he's like this retro gamer from like a game that's 100 years old, and that's just awesome. Also, his name is Wizard. That's important. Love Netrunner. R.I.P. Netrunner. R.I.P. I wonder where Veldipoo is. He'll be somewhere else. He comes and goes as he pleases. He's like the stream cat. Oh, we get a duck. Oh, I've made a mistake. Okay, we've got a new duck. I have made a terrible mistake. I can't stop it from making the sound. Jeez, I can. Remote configuration is a good mod. I'm feeling that right now. H and where, sorry? Rome theology is just fan fiction. I mean, sure. Honestly, any verbal theology is basically fan fiction anyway. It's not cheaty. It only allows you to configure things, copy paste. Fair enough. They're accusing it of being cheaty. Oh, my base is too big. Walk so far to get anywhere now. You know what? We might make some more engines here. What's going on here? A bunch of stuff. Cute. Our spoon is too big. Our spoon is too big. Our spoon is too big. I am a banana. Hey, another one. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna go greater than 1 now. And we're going to go put this in the lake. 2 ducks! How are we going with our reach? So in the last 10 hours we have launched 6 ducks. That's pretty good. 6 ducks in 10 hours. Ducks per minute is getting better. Almost 5 per minute. Heck, I don't need your sass right now. Doesn't matter whether I need it or not, right? I'm getting it. We're gonna put another one of these down. And absolutely, I do need your sass right now. Send me your sass! It's like the spirit bomb, right? Did say you're doing 10 per minute, that's true. I mean, it's also not exactly 10 hours because the game is now at 75% normal speed, but I'll take what I can get. Your cloud service, SaaS as a service. SaaS. So stupid. It's so stupid. I love it. Alright, how are we doing with silos? Can we build more silos, please? Because this is just not working. Well, I love the slither. This is just not working. Maybe we need... Oh, hang on. There's a silo right there. What's going on here? We are lacking blue chips. We sure are. I think blue chips are doing better now, though. I think they're improving. I think almost like there's no reason to like ever slow down blue chips. If we could fill the entire belt with blue chips, I think I'd be pretty happy. I don't think that's feasible or a good idea. I'd be pretty happy. Do I need silos in the logistics network? You know what? I don't think I do. I was wondering that myself, actually. No, I don't think we do. I think we might have one there anyway. Yeah, we can turn this one off. Eh, off you go. Be free! It's free. Over here in my factory, we have free-range silos. These silos go where they please. And they please where they go. Know what I mean? If you do not know what I mean, ask your parents. Silo, sweet chariot. I noticed my numbers are looking a little low, and I'm like, I bet you I don't turn this off again. Alright. So we'll make some more batteries this way. Okay. You know what? We were right. It's wrong. Done wrong. The narrator was correct. Again. Why I didn't want a narrator. Fun fact, koi fish travel in schools of 4. Yeah, that is a fun fact, but I can't help but feel the joke's coming. His view was went by professional Dave had to go to bed, but he had to lurk. Fair enough. Hey, I am the sky. Welcome, welcome. What way? When there's danger, koi A, B, and C scatter, leaving behind decoy. God damn it! I saw the joke and I couldn't figure out what it was, and there it is. There it is. Ah, I knew a joke was coming. Well done, Kick. Well done. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in myself. Well played. It just seemed like such a very strange fact that I'm like, this is a joke. I don't know what the joke is, but I know a joke's coming. Well played. Anyway, Dave, you have a good night. Sleep well. And I'll catch you next time. We're both in the same place. Behind the deek. So stupid. Stupid joke. Alright. So we don't have a bot desert at the moment, I don't think, which is nice. You don't realize how excited his entire chat was for Ask Panda. Yeah, it might be the last Ask Panda for a little while, though, so, really do get your questions in. You notice Wes snuck in real fast? Oh, Wes sneaks in. We've got 2 cats in the stream. One is Wes and one is Veldak. Maybe everyone's a cat. Maybe everyone's just a cool cat and kitten. Can't imagine anyone who is crazy saying that. Those icons are so cute, Turtle. I love them so much. It's crazy. Is that installed? Yeah, it's installed. That's going. That's spinning and whirring. Errol Baskins. How do we feel about another power plant? I don't think we need another power plant. Emotional panda salesman strikes again. I don't know if she's a Monty Python fan, actually, now that I think about it. Probably is. Give it a go. It is a movie. She does watch movies. Someone may have. I may have asked that question before, but I can't remember. Remember there, I almost thought this looks a little bit like Australia. Like, if you just cover up the bottom bit, it kind of looks like a twisted Australia. Got the little pointy bit there, and then it doesn't. So it doesn't really look like Australia at all. Sorry, Australians. I've let you down again. Should be used to it by now. Australians will always get let down by Seif. You didn't see it? Awesome. Okay, well I haven't let you down too much then. Whew. How dare I not have an iron patch looking like Australia? I mean, that's the rules, right? Certain things you gotta have. You have an iron patch looking like Australia, and that's it. That's everything you gotta have. Here's Roboport. Or Ears Roboport, I suppose it's called. In fact, do they still call it Ears Rock? I feel like they changed the name of that back to like the Aboriginal name. You're not Australian, but Steve never lets you down. Love him even when he makes mistakes. Aww. Even when, especially when, because 95% of what he makes is mistakes. Hello, Arkipoo909. Welcome everyone. Let's just do a shout out and then let me explain what we're doing here. It's a poo raid. Oh my goodness. I could never expect. Wait, that's not the right one. There we go. Shout out. Yeah, what have you been playing? Factorio? Wonderful. That's what I like to see. So we're over here doing a sushi belt. And for those of you who are not familiar with the sushi belt, everything is on the belt. And I mean everything, because we're trying to make ducks. There's 197 things. But this base is big. Okay? That's what you need to know. Because this base is absolutely flippin' massive. It's got eyes! Sorry, it's like an owl. But yeah, I'm sushiing everything because we're trying to make on the belt. It'll get there. It'll get there. Don't worry about it. Get onto the belt soon enough. But yeah, we're sushiing everything. And we're trying to make ducks, which take 197 ingredients, which are an absolute nightmare. Alright, well you take care. Thanks for coming by. And thank you for the raid. But yeah, we're sushiing everything. And it's a nightmare that I have put upon myself. I cannot insert an item into itself. I suppose that makes sense. I'll make a Roboport pun out of Ulu. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. It's the real and true name, exactly. So, yeah, the bots will get around to making this when they get around to it, and then the iron will come through. I'm not too worried about that. I trust the bots to do things as long as it doesn't involve splitters. And a set of all sets contain a set of itself. They must, I believe. I've got to answer paradox questions, or else I'm going to be accused of being a robot again. Once was enough for that. I'm sick of everyone holding pitchforks to my wires and burning me. I mean, to my flesh. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so I really want that uranium, but do I need it? Doesn't matter whether you need it or not, right? Uranium is its own reward. Is its own reward. It is my human flesh that I definitely have. Beep boop, human flesh. It is pink and sticky. Is it sticky? Why is my human flesh sticky? You know what? I just realized I don't need to answer that question. From all the humidity, exactly. I am like all humans. I sweat. And then just oil. What is brown sticky? Well, pretty obvious what the answer to that is. Stick. That's a classic. It's always a good one. Love those classic jokes. What's pink and sticky? Pink stick? Now I'm worried. Worried where this one's going. Damn it. Heck, I need to know what is pink and sticky. Is it just a pink stick? Please tell me it's just a pink stick. Got a lot of copper, but not a lot of anything else interesting over here. Very talented, this Dave. More talented than our regular Daves. He's a goddamn professional. This is the most professional Dave you'll ever see. My logistics bots, where are they? Slowly supplying me things. Probably because I'm miles away from anywhere they want to supply me things from. That's probably not helping them. They'll get there. Is SA South Africa or South America? Generally, I would say SA would be South Africa because you don't tend to abbreviate well, South Australia. I didn't even consider that South Australia. Sorry, South Australia. You were not considered. Okay. Then we need more silos. That's not an uncommon thing that I say. I quite often need more silos. We have a whole bunch of them near us, actually. No one cares about the Aussies. That's not true. Also, now pink and sticky is your humanly flesh. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, fair enough. You know what? Make sure the baby's okay. I agree. You gotta make sure the baby's okay. I've been told they don't allow you to return those. Yeah, even if you've got the receipt. Especially if you've got the receipt. Country code for South Africa is ZAF. Really? Huh. Well, there you go. Didn't know that one. Babies come with receipts. I mean, in America they do, but that's for a different reason. Is they ZAF? Yeah, we want to put the silo down here. In America they do. They're called hospital bills. Exactly. That's what I was going for. That was the joke. I mean, I think they do in New Zealand too. Valid. And the New ducks have bills. Oh. How do you sleep in? Please tell me. I struggle sleeping sometimes. Complaint is there. Thank you, though. Do we want to make more concrete? I think we want to make more concrete. Concrete is wonderful stuff. They say you can never have too much concrete. There's that. Everyone. You had a dream a couple of nights ago that a duck honked your nose by biting it? Oh, like your nose. Okay. Concrete is one of the highest uses of CO2. Well, obviously, because C is carbon and O is oxygen. So carbon, oxygen. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, reet. That's what it stands for. I'm not convinced on that, but I'm going to say it as if it's true. As if it's like a chemical compound. It's not. That's not how anything works, but hey, why not? I had a dream that I was in a fight with a coworker that I didn't know. Like they were doing something silly, and I was like, "Yeah, you got to sort that out." And then they were like, "No, you can sort it out." I'm like, "That's not my job." Like, come on now, let's not be silly. Concrete made of ducks is concrete. You were on fire today, Solburn. Those damn imaginary co-workers. Oh yeah, no, if that guy in particular, just really making my day difficult. Or my night, I suppose, because I was sleeping. You know what I mean. You get it. Okay. There's only one battery, one copper plate. The real problem here is sulfuric acid. Pykrete? I love pykrete. That stuff's awesome. I only learned of it because of Mythbusters, which imagine how a lot of people learned of it. Remember rightly on Mythbusters, they made a boat out of pykrete. Not a very good boat, but hey, it worked. It didn't sink immediately. But they did get to a point where they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna stop doing this now." Mythbusters. I think everyone used to love Mythbusters, right? Great show. Invented to build an aircraft carrier. I don't know if it was invented to build one, but it was certainly proposed. Sometimes you just gotta build aircraft carriers out of strange strange things. Adam Savage is still great. Hell yeah, he is. What does Jamie Heineman do these days? Like, he just sort of vanished. At least as far as I'm aware. Adam Savage is still just friggin' amazing at everything he does. Styling his mustache. Well, of course. Oh, really? Did they have a falling out? I come across Tested every now and then. I'm always happy to be there. They never liked each other. Really? I mean, it was probably more like a professional, like, relationship. Rather than liking each other, it was just like, yeah, I respect his work, but I don't like him. But yeah, fair enough. Don't make aircraft carriers out of aluminium. That turns out bad. Why does that turn out bad? Melt? Is that the problem? Wait, did they do that? Did they melt an aircraft carrier? Shouldn't do that. Generally, my advice to anyone who is wanting to have an aircraft carrier is don't melt it. Some people say that information is a little bit easy. Enjoying his millions. Sorry, I just saw that message now, so enjoying his millions. I don't know, I don't think they would have got millions from that show. He was going to pass up on the job, put up with each other. Oh, really? Good on him. Yeah, no, I mean, it was a pretty decent gig with Discovery. I guess you wouldn't give it a pass on it. Oh, aluminium combusts. Oh, oh no. He wrote aluminium. That's how you say it. You don't write aluminum unless you're American, which is just strange. Every American's like, oh. Aluminum. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Rust plus aluminium is kind of combusty. Really? Huh. Didn't know that. How are we going over here? Oh god. Oh god. Find a thermite. The British built this nice new warship out of aluminium. They got hit by a rocket which set the hull alight. Oh shit! You never want to have your ship... oh ship? You never want to have your ship on fire. I've played enough World of Warships to know that. Oh, because it oxidizes? That what the problem is? It oxidizes? You can't really put it out? Just... oh, snap. I don't really need this coal, I just want to mine it. Sometimes it's just fun to mine things. Fire is just rapid oxidization. And you do not want metal oxidizing that fast. I guess that's true. Don't tell me what I want happening to my metal. Huh. Never really thought that metal would burn. Guess that's why they call it death metal, right? On fire is your least favorite way for your warship to be? Yeah, that's true. The best way to have the warship is just like the crew sing in the Navy, obviously. Because in the Navy you can sail the 7 seas. I don't know what else you can do in the Navy, I don't really know that song. I just know that you can sail the 7 seas. Headbang sadly. Okay, so we're just going to get these red chips. And while we're here, we might as well make some blue chips. Because blue chips we need more than anything else, quite frankly. Let's never forget how much we need blue chips. Because I need them. And here we go, so long as we get some aluminium. Aluminium, what the hell? We've been talking about aluminium now. Sulfuric acid is not aluminium, thief. You should know this. They're very different things. I don't know. Maybe sulfuric acid and aluminium are the same thing. I don't know. I'm just a little cat. I don't understand how words work. Sulfuric acid. That's when I'm having a bad day. That's what I have when I'm playing that game, Jump King. Sulfuric acid. The catalyst. Shit, yes. Yes. I'm not done yet, don't worry, before anyone says, oh, you don't have your, the vegan planner. Worry, it's coming. Here it is. Everything's... Alright, that'll try to make batteries once we get our sulfuric acid. I'm gonna go with that now. There's not enough time in one's lifetime. True? Oh, the train's going somewhere. Cool. What powers the robot inside the pink sticky humanly flesh? Yep. I am pink and sticky. I cannot get away from that. Alright. Let's have a look at the numbers and see what we're severely lacking. Severely lacking is actually probably not quite right. Everything's sort of getting better. Base is sick. Any tip or tricks for new starters? Have a plan with your circuits before you start going, and have a plan to fail. And be patient. Those are 3. I hope those help. If you need to be more precise, I'm happy to be more precise on any of those points, but make sure you set yourself goals with reasonable goals. Also, tip, don't do it. That's another good tip. Okay, let's not. We're lacking 159 spiders. Any of you useful blueprints? No, I kind of say not really, because any sort of way that you have to do it will make more sense if you set it up yourself. Not really. You should look in Australia for spiders. Nope, I do not want spiders. Because the thing is, it is a long run to do this, and it is very broken and bad. And you kind of need to be assured of what you are doing rather than taking a blueprint on this one. I don't think there's any particular great blueprint. Like, any blueprint I have, I don't think is particularly good. Oh, you're seeing the ZA? You're just curious now because we were talking about it before? Just like the letters. Everyone loves the letter Z. All the cool kids are using the letter Z. Wow! You got it! I thought you were just grasping at straws in that one, Soulburn, but... Oh. Look at Soulburn. He knows words. We need a fusion generator. Serpent ZA is a popular YouTuber. We've all learned something today. And then we've applied our knowledge. That's the best part. Applied knowledge. Wow. I'm proud of everyone today. I want you to know that. You. That's right. You and you. Especially you, in fact. Piled knowledge. That's almost what I said. So today, Amanda and I, we were doing some shopping, and I'm like, I'm hungry, and she's like, all right. I'm like, and what I want, I can express with a single Greek letter. She's like, okay, pie. Or I could express it better with 2 Greek letters. Eater pie. And then I was like, or if I was on Twitch, I could express it with 3 Greek letters. Eat a pie, kappa. I was very happy with that, and then the joke was done. But I was pretty happy with what I had. When I think of pie, do I think of dessert pie, or am I correct? I'm correct. I don't think of dessert pie. Why would I think of dessert pie? I think of a meat pie, obviously. One about yay big, fit in your hand, and you just nom it while you're on the way, like, to somewhere. Exactly. That's the correct pie. I mean, I like that you're not, like, leading the witness or anything. But you are still correct that the meat pie is the correct answer. Pizza pie. Ah, pizza pie is a good pie too. I don't. You know what? I've never actually called a pizza pie. I think that's strange. Thank you for following Baradis. Baradis. Appreciate it. Pizza is literally the Italian word for pie. I know. Did I change any starting settings for the AI difficulty? Looks like it's high on pollution. Yeah, we've got no biters. Biters would make this base an absolute nightmare. Of course, if you would like to do this with biters, I would think that would be awesome. If you're going to do it without biters, though, turn off pollution. There's no reason for it, and it's just going to slow your game down. He's saying pie, like naan bread or ATM machine. Or pin number. Never forget pin number. Zoe, I know what you've seen recently. I know what you've seen. How you say biters? It's on the when you start a new game. It's in there. You've deliberately picked up the same 2 things. I know what you've seen. Best movie you've seen in a decade. Dang. Glad you enjoyed it. I know why I'm saying glad you enjoyed it. It's not like I made it. I have a pie. What flavor? Pie flavored. God, that's a class. Oh, that's ADSF, right? ASDF rather. ADSF. How does your keyboard work? Mine clearly doesn't work the way yours does. I just sort of mash random keys and eventually something happens. Yeah, my spoon is too big was... What was that? That wasn't ASDF. That was... God, what was that called? Alban, help me. You are making the reference. You know what it's called. My spoon is too big. Rejected. Thank you. Thank you. Someone would know. 5 days, 6 hours. It never gets less funny. It's such a ridiculous number. Okay. What else do we need? Lubricant barrels, they'll sort themselves out. Fighters, we've put in more of those. Personal laser defenses. Also, roboports. I guess we do more of those, huh? Alright. That's a kilometer away, so that's probably a good time to do another one of those. Just how long? Yeah, in real life, that's how long we've been playing this run. Yep. I mean, it's probably actually longer than that now because the frames are beginning to dip. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, my number one advice is get your blueprints and your signals, like your wiring correctly. The sooner you get your wiring correct, this is on my local machine. It's all local. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. All right, we're going for a walk. So yeah, no, it's actually 5 days of my actual life have been spent doing this factory. Wow, Seif, you live a pretty sad life. But actually, I'm actually pretty happy. But still. Yeah, you can see the beginning of it on the YouTube. Yeah, I don't have a car. I have a car. Oh, you mean for walking around? Nah, can't trust a car. That would be a problem because I would crash into stuff. Seriously impressive. It's an affront to God and man. What it is. Yeah. Get a spider. I don't trust the spider to be much faster. Would the spider be faster? I don't think so. Oh, frame's taking a hit. Okay. So that's not connected, which is a bad. Now it is. That's going to change some of our numbers up quite significantly, I think. Yeah, see, 900 blue chips that I didn't know we'd used. Oh, don't need to look what I'm running into. I just kind of enjoy the walk, though. I mean, I hate it, but I also enjoy it. Look, quite frankly, let's be honest here. Oh, look, I'm going to be honest with you for a change. I'm the sort of person that when a game says skip, I'm like skip animation or has skip animation features, I'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to watch it. I'm going to watch this animation. And I like watching the animations. You know, if a game gives me the option to turn them to not watch them, I'll usually watch them anyway. Like I'm pretty chill with that. And does it mean the game takes longer to play? Of course it does, but you know, I'm not in any hurry. Of course, at some point after a while, I do start skipping them, but it takes me a lot longer to do it before other people do. And then people are like, "Oh my god, this part of the game takes so long." I'm like, "It's all right. I'm cool with it." Because I am just too bloody relaxed and chill. I don't know why. The curse, what can I say? Okay, we need more power armor, I think. I think what we need is more efficiency module 2s. Okay, actually, before we go into that, how many power armors do we have? 5. Yeah, power armors have been chill touched. Yes, by a lich. Happens all the time. Okay, we're going to go over this way to make another suit of power armor. And then we're going to probably sort out efficiency module 2s because I think they are insufficient currently. Man, the D&D movie was so good. I think about it too much. When is that hitting like some sort of what's it called? Streaming service. Watched the new Flash last night. Oh, how was it? Did you enjoy it? I bet it had any right to be. I mean, yeah, really did. Iron plates, I understand. I don't know where those came from. but they definitely came from somewhere. I haven't really been following the DC stuff. It was good, though I had a lot of humor in it. Well, that's good. I don't really follow DC movies or comics. Like, I just don't have the mental bandwidth to, like, do Marvel and DC. And you'd be like, well, it's just watching a movie. It's like, no, Marvel has consumed me. I'm not unhappy about it. It's just what's going on. Yeah, I think Panda was talking a little bit about not liking that actor as well. He was telling me a little bit about the actor. I was like, oh man. Okay then. Like, I don't really follow movies that much anyway. But Panda wasn't exactly impressed. I mean, wouldn't he be losing his job with Gunn taking over? I mean, Cavill lost his job for the same reason. Why wouldn't he? And again, I don't care about DC stuff. I again don't have the bandwidth. But what they did to Cavill was so not cool. Like, I don't even know if he was a good Superman. I don't watch. Haven't seen him, but still, I do want to see what he's doing with Warhammer 40K though. I'm sure. I'm not even sure if it'll be good, but I want to see what he does. He's not. He's not doing The Witcher. Didn't they get like one of the Hemsworth brothers to do it? Like not the one that played Thor, the other one, or the other one. Season 3, yeah, season 3's him, but season 4 onwards, I think, is not him. I think he's all done because he had to quit being The Witcher to do Superman, and then they dropped him. Like that's what annoys me. Like I saw The Witcher season 1, I enjoyed it, and I just never got around to watching season 2. Fine, I didn't dislike it. I had fun. Bit of a miserable setting, but you know, that's kind of the plan, I suppose. Replace him with Superman? I don't know if they announced who's replaced him as Superman. Someone will probably have a better idea than I do, though. Replace him with Superman. Who's the new Soups? These Soups and Marios. Personal lasers? Probably. Oh god. Okay. For the best. Quality changed in the second season. Eh. Fair enough then. Okay. I see what the problem is. We don't make these. Yeah, we should make these. Okay. We need lasers, we need personal lasers. Okie dokie. Let's just figure out lasers first. It's been a while since we've done one of these. It's been a long time since I made something by scratch, actually. Okay, steel, battery, electric circuit. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done this. That's quite nice. Okay, that makes my lasers. Sure. Then we need low densities and processings. Okay. Oh, and then of course. Okay. Tell you what. I'll show you. It is under enemy. You can turn off enemy bases. Boop. And then they're gone. Go to enemy, turn off enemy bases. That turns off the biters. And if you're doing I say. Oh my god. I am completely losing it. If you're doing sushi base, turn off pollution as well. You're not, just do whatever you want. Lady Ned and Spider-Man. Okay, see now I know who that actor is, because now you've referenced something Marvel. I'm in now. It was pretty good. Diddlies. Diddlies? Diddly? Oh no. Enemy bases biters, yeah. AKAs, you know, scum. Maybe not a hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. Okay. Pick that. Pick that. I think we need that. Okay, so we might as well just do it this way. You could do it. If you wanted to. Yeah. That is not the biggest issue in the world. Okay, and then we need to connect it properly. Okay, hang on. What have I missed there? Bonds, Connery, Soups, Reeves. You got those two. Evelyn Craig. Yeah, I respect that. That being said, I've only ever watched one James Bond film. So Daniel Craig is the only Bond I've ever known. I'm aware that makes people very sad, which is why I tell people that when I know they're Bond fans. Like, how have you only seen one Bond film? Like, why did you not watch the rest of them if you enjoyed it so much? I'm like, I just didn't get around to it. It's working. It looks like it's working. Great. Okay, that's working. We're going to do another couple more of those, I think. Let's grab that and we'll find another place for another one. What are you doing? Any silos? Get up, buddy. Keep it up. I don't know what the hell music was going on there, but I was enjoying myself. Do we need more copper? No, copper looks doing okay. Copper's doing fine, mate. Okay. I think we'll do one here. Going to require those dastardly batteries that we seem to be way short on these days. That's okay, we can make more batteries. That'll sort itself out eventually. The bots will take care of it. While I'm thinking about batteries, let's do another battery. Okay, batteries. Done. How many more batteries than they feel like it? Thank you very much for following. Unix I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Unix? Unix. I'm gonna go with Unix. I apologize if that's wrong. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to lurk anytime. Unix. Ah. Of course. Should have thought of that. That's the obvious answer. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get a few more green chippy chips in. And we'll just make the bots do the rest of the work. Alright. So we are still green chip short. That's not really a surprise. It's pretty much the normal way of things. Coal still occasionally gets used. I missed a red filter on those circuits. You mean the deconstruction planner? Did I? Oh, you're right. I did. Come on. Go through. Don't be afraid. So afraid. Well, while it sorts its shit out, I'll grab a bit of iron. I'm gonna grab a bit more iron. And we're gonna fix that up. Go. Actually, if we disconnect that, it'll go back into the line where it's supposed to go. Okay, there we go. And then we can pick that up, and then we can resume everything going. Huzzah! Adventure awaits! Huzzah! Alright, so when that gets copper, which is honestly surprising that it's not getting more copper through. Is that producing enough copper? really, actually. Maybe we could push copper through a bit faster there. Well, then maybe it doesn't matter, because it's not like it's going anywhere. And we currently have 1,800 express belts. Okay, well let's speed that up. Get some of those belts upgraded. It was 1,800, so maybe don't get too silly about the whole situation. Still like lots of little bits where we tried to upgrade a huge amount, little dots. Oh goodness gracious. That's kind of wrong, but whatever. Fine, they got counted, they just didn't go quite the right angle. Okay, so there's a bunch of blue chips just chilling there, 120 blue chips just sitting there, never doing anything. Wonderful. Try and speed these up just a tad. Man. Just get like a little bit more copper through. And I suppose I would quite like to this through as well, if possible. Oh, you know, it jams up entirely when you do it that way. Of course it does. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Pushed it through just a little bit faster. That's probably fine. Yeah, we can do that, and that'll push it through. Wonderful. Okay, then we're going to split. Okay, good, good. Technically this is allowed because it's all the same patch. So it's fine. Always good to be right on a technicality, right? Exactly. Okay, so we're going to disconnect that and then reconnect that to allow this to all flow through at a reasonable pace. We might as well just get it connected. Okay. Happy, happy, joy, joy. That can probably be faster than... Yeah. 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 Alright. Let's stop that bit immediately, because it's annoying even myself. So, you know if you're annoying yourself, you should probably stop that bit. Alright. Connect, connect, connect. Meanwhile, that's doing some work of its own. Just let it. Don't argue with it. Just let it do its thing. It's happy. Ever made any more ducks in the meantime? I think so. Check. Okay, how are we going with ducks? Made anything in the last sort of hour and a half or so? Hour and 40 minutes. That's okay. Important thing is it's trying to make more blue chips. Because we need more blue chips. Green chips, we're only short 36,000 of them now. How is that a good thing? How am I pleased about being short 36,000 of something? Because before it's a larger number. It's really that simple. We'll try to make some batteries over here. Batteries are cool. I think we need to go south. But there's nothing south, that's the problem. We're not seeing any cool resources worth mining to the south. If I ever reached the desired number of green chips, the game would crash. No, the game would just use them all in 3 seconds. Like a divide by zero error. Oh, I guess that would be a crash, wouldn't it? It would just be like, oh, sorry, did you have the correct number of chips? Actually, what we mean to say is you're 100,000 short. I'm like, okay, that sounds about right. It would just remind me that I forgot that I wasn't counting everything. Yeah, just like dividing by zero. What I'm looking for is this. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you, game. Provided. Factory protects. Just because I was talking about the 140k thing with Henry Cavill, it was really funny when they got announced. Everyone was like, "Ooh, what's Henry Cavill going to play?" And just the overwhelming thing that people wanted was Caiaphas Cain, and it's like, I can't see Henry Cavill being in the role of Caiaphas Cain. It's just too silly. Even though I'd want it, not gonna be Caiaphas Cain. Hero of the Imperium, absolute idiot. Actually, Caiaphas Cain's not an idiot. He's just a coward. And very good at manipulating people. Which, you know, is an important rule for a hero of the Imperium. A true hero of the Imperium, you must be very good at manipulating people. This one, was that still broken? Really? Full of light oil. Oh. These things are connected. Right there, Wes. You can see it. Your name's on the screen. No, your name's on the screen. That is literally a bigger deal. Your name is on the screen for all future VODs. Well, not all future VODs, but for this VOD. That's a huge deal. Like, you can't look at the stream without seeing your name. Isn't that just way cooler? Way cooler. Doesn't get much cooler than that. I wish my name was on the screen. How do you get your name up there? Well, you've got to redeem Top Cat. It's 6,000 points now, something stupid like that. Very stupid price. That's so many points. I know. It's a ridiculous number of points. I'm honestly surprised anyone pays it. Yeah, so the price goes up by 500 points every time someone redeems it. It does. 500 points every time it gets redeemed. It started at 500 points, and I wanted to see how high it would go. And boy, did it go high. It went much higher than I thought it ever would go. I won't lie. We lost all control pretty quickly. Everyone kept redeeming. It's not just you, Wes. Everyone who redeemed it drove the price up. Yeah. Never. I like how you make the rules of the stream, but that's never been actually explicitly stated. Yeah, it's never been a month without redeeming. You make the rules, Wes. You make a decree if you want. You are allowed to make decrees. Month? I'm insane. Wes, I'm insane? Really? You're gonna call me insane because of a rule with Top Cat, but not because of this? That's the insanity point. Good to get that cleared up. It's good to get that cleared up indeed. Whew. You gotta call it a decree, not a rule. But you gotta be aware that the decrees can also be ignored. Oh, he's trying to decree they call belt chains again. I never said it was a new thing. Wes, you must love feeding people alphabet soup because you love putting words in people's mouths. There is a rule that the price could be decreased. Wes decided on his own when the price would be decreased. But if it goes without redemption for a month, then they get the ultimate prize, Eternal Top Cat. But that hasn't happened yet because it gets redeemed too early. And Eternal Top Cat is the ultimate prize of the stream. Eternal Top Cat. Exactly. Never happened though. Will happen one day though. And then we'll get our first Eternal Top Cat. And then, when we get our second Eternal Top Cat, the question is, who was the most Eternal Top Cat? Consecutive. When that happens, the price will go back down to 500, and the whole game begins again. Or we could have a new prize. I don't know. We could have a Top Cat and then go with some other prize. Grand Cat. Ah. I know. Or someone tells me. I see it. Yeah, it's a month consecutive. So that's why no one's ever won it. It'll happen one day. The trick is to get me to go away for a month. Redeem it just before I go away. That's gonna be the trick. Okay, we're good now. I mean, is it a stupid game? Absolutely. Welcome to what I do here. Stupid games is what I do best. I mean, as I've said before, I didn't think Top Cat would have quite the draw as it seems to have. I thought everyone would be like, "This is stupid. I'm not spending my points on this," and then people spend their points on it. I'm like, "Huh, you guys really like Top Cat, huh?" And it's important, you know. It's now become like a fundamental part of the stream. That and Cat of the Month. Okay, so that'll do its thing eventually. I think we don't need that much, by the way. Turn that down a bit. What the shirt? All right. I did it. Do. What the shirt? All right. So again, during the winter months, we get to do the sneak peek, and I did this before, but I enjoyed doing it the first time, and we're gonna do it again. You go zip. You go. Ooh. 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 Strip. No, it's a Mew cat. It's a little Mew. Thanks, Kick, for the kibble. Oh shit, 3 kibble. Make it rain with the kibble. Anyway, we're wearing the Mew cats. Thank you so much. Here in New Zealand, just so you know, we don't have dollar notes. We have dollar coins. So, you know, I've heard, I actually have only heard, I've never gone to these places, but you know, in America, like, I understand you, like, throw $1 bills at strippers. I don't know if that's actually the case. It's just what I've heard. In New Zealand, you don't. You just throw $1 coins at them. That's not true, actually. Apparently by stripper money. I don't know how true this is. Multiple people have told me this is the case. But anyway, the point is, you don't make it rain, you make it hail. Again, apparently not true. I'm just making up a lot of shit here. I don't know what's true anymore. I don't go to those establishments. Now I just sound like I'm protesting too much, though, don't I? Yeah, whatever. Look at this little bush. Look at this little bush right in the middle there. There's a little bush. Alright, so that's going to do its thing very soon, and then some more stuff made. I like the fact that they spin. I always like that. Strippers in Australia would laugh in your face if you tried to hand them a dollar coin. But they... well, they should be grateful. And they'd be right. Oh. Well, there you go. Look, I don't know. I've never been such a place. It's not my sort of thing. I don't like drinking. I don't like loud music, and it sounds kind of distasteful. Creepy. Absolutely fine if you like that sort of place. I'm not judging. Not my sort of thing. Well, that's why you don't hand the dollar coin. Remember, make it hail, not make it rain. That's, again, that's abuse. Don't do that. Don't hurt people. I shouldn't have to tell you that. If some guy on the internet has to tell you don't hurt people, maybe reassess. Think of them as athletes rather than just women who get naked. They're actually really impressive. Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of physical work goes in that pole spinning. That's scary stuff. But oh yeah, no, I understand that, definitely. Honestly, that's not even the part that bothers me. It's just going to a bar. I don't want to go to a bar. Horrifying. am I doing in a bar? Get me out of here. I don't belong in here. We're gonna need more assembly 2 themes. Short on cogs. Interesting. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Unless you want to, and then in which case, go on. Just do it. Hurt me. God, weird. Freaking do it. Not afraid. Oh my goodness. The rain. Why? Calm down, rain, please. It's very... It wants us all to know how impressive it can be right now. Okay. Wait, that wants gears as well, doesn't it? Yeah, that wants 5 gears, and this wants also 5 gears. Okay. We can take the gears and put from over there, and then look it that way. Work them gears, work them gears. Probably also take the plates. Man, I remember that song being very risque back in the day. I don't remember the music video. Maybe the video was, but I was like, oh my goodness, so shocked. But I was 13, so... You know, when I was 13, I was a lot more innocent. Which is not really that big a stretch. I think that's imaginable. At least Steve was more innocent. Say it ain't so. I was being 13 and being edgy had only just been invented. I guess. No, I'm sure people were edgy before that. I missed the emo the emo phase by like a couple of years. You know, the dyeing one's hair black and all that sort of thing. Missed that by a couple of years, and eh. Am I sad about that? Not really. Literally known before the Bloodhound Gang had been edgy. Okay, I feel like I'm being mocked now. Okay, okay, I know when I'm being mocked. It takes me a little while and I don't get it immediately, but I know when I'm being mocked. Vicious. Maybe he doesn't know. That clueless. I feel a lot of the belts are fuller than they should be. Look, take it as me being mocked, because if it's me being mocked, then that's all fun and games, because the classic game, tease the streamer. If it's you being an ass, then that's just you being an ass, and that's on you. Difference. I'll take it as being mocked, because that means we're having fun. Isn't fun fun? Right. Fun is fun. Scotty doesn't know. What doesn't Scotty know? I don't know this song. But are you just going through like your Spotify list and just What is fun? Baby, don't hurt me. Oh no. That's a lot worse. That's when you like, hey, you want to come back to my place and have some fun? Oh boy, I love fun. I don't love fun. Stop. Have I not seen Euro Trip? No, I have not. Stop. I don't like fun. This isn't what I thought we were having. I thought we were having fun. That's what happens when you misunderstand what, hey baby, you want to come back to my place and have some fun. That's what happens when you don't realize what they meant. Fun is not fun in this case. Wouldn't call it a good movie. Wasn't terrible. What you calling it if you're not calling it a good movie, but it wasn't terrible? I wanted to make light oil into heavy oil, and then I remembered it doesn't go that way. Can't go backwards through the oil chains, only forwards. Okay. I think a ship just launched. It's cool. Speaking of ships launching, how are these guys going? All ships are ready? Ah, let's see. Okay, so these four rockets are all ready, and we're all ready to launch some fish when they get around to it. We just need to get the space science in there. How much space science has gone through there so far? Let's look at it. 125, not nearly enough. Okay, understood. So long, thanks for all the fish. Hell yeah. It's worth just making some lubricant. Better do that would be coal liquefaction. A lot of liquefaction happening there. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Well, since we've done a coal liquefaction plant. Alright, okay, so that gets the coal liquefacted. Let's just copy the whole thing. And then we'll figure out the next part. Oh, I'm having flashbacks right now. But the last time I did this, I messed it up so badly. Now, I don't really want to do that. I'll do a little bit of it. My main goal is I would like to make... okay, how does that go into there? Oh hey, let's add a number. Okay. We are going to still do 1,000. That still seems reasonable. And we're going to connect that to water, but not like that. Okay. Good start. Good start, not a great finish. Okay. Then what I'd like to do is have this link to the same thing, but rather than being 1,000, it's going to be 20,000. The whole point of this is it needs to make lubricant. Lubricant's actually really easy to make. It's just kind of a weird thing. I don't know what you actually do with heavy oil. You turn it into the exact same amount of lubricant, so it's not like you burn it off or anything. I don't know. And then we need a thing that loads. That. That. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that around. Let's do that from there. Good. Alright. This is what we're talking about. If we were talking about things, which we are. What I'm saying is we're not talking about things. That needs to connect. Yeah. And that also, oddly enough, needs to connect to... Yeah. Like lubricant. Yes! Good, good. And use productivity module. So actually heavy oil turns into more lubricant. How? How does that even work? No one knows. Water into fire. Sorry. I'm stuck on water into fire again. Yeah. Could do it. And then we need to... Please tell me I didn't give my heavy barrels. I did. Swah. Swah. Okay. Prod modules are actual magic. I mean, I guess, yeah. I was going to dispute that, but then you are correct. Okay, we got 1 barrel of heavy oil. That's good. That's what I needed. Then we put down our assembler. And that'll allow everything to go once it feels like it. Right, steam. Steam. Oh, take that as well. Okay. Oh. Oh goodness. Oh no. It's crude oil. I imagine a lot of the crude oil things are actually all filled up with crude these days, which is good. The original intent, I suppose. Might be the first person to ever use liquid barrels regularly in my build. Not space exploration players. Space exploration players need barrels. Like, quite regularly. At least at the start. And, well, until late game, rather. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Oh, there's another bowl. Eat. Hang on, what's this? There's another... No, I'm just kidding. It's no more bowls. Thank you. I think we've got incoming snacks. Run. Stay calm. Stay calm. There may be snacks coming. We can take that down to 500. Go to Orange Science and Space Exploration. Gave up. I don't think Orange Science existed when I did Space Exploration. I did it like the previous version. I don't know what one it's called, but all I know is I enjoyed SpaceX. I enjoyed the ships, actually. The ships are my favorite part of SpaceX. It was so cool. Rocket science. Yeah. Well, I am SeiferKatt, famed masochist, as I've been told, so I finished that. I didn't do the secret ending because I just could not be asked. On that. Okay. I want to do some science. I don't know. I thought we were going to, and then I just changed my mind really rapidly. I had a chance to open a literal Stargate and I passed it up. Turns out it requires 3D algebra and geometry, and yeah, no, absolutely. Now that I know what it requires, I absolutely pass it up. Also, nothing good ever comes out of a Stargate. Feel free to correct me on that one, but nothing good ever comes out of a Stargate. It's why in Stargate, every time the Stargate opens, they send like a bunch of soldiers to point guns at the gate. And then sometimes the soldiers just all immediately die. Just immediately. Thank you for the snacks. Snacks. Kill came out of a Stargate. That's true. Kill's pretty cool. I really should go and watch all of SG-1. Like, I never finished it. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I really started. I think I just watched, like, some random episodes in the middle. The important thing is I'm aware of Wormhole Extreme. Put it on the list of shows that you really intend to go back to one day, but you may never do it. Just don't have the time. No slight at you, that's just how society is these days. There's always something else you want to watch, right? You know, Daba, no one's asked about power in a while. Power's looking good. Power's looking real good. Thank you for asking. I saw it. That sigh was me realizing I've done it again. Oops, I've done it again. You think I would learn? I haven't by now. Disappointment. Appointment feel. Oh, baby, baby. Britney Spears still come out with new music? I legitimately do not know. Probably irrelevant. Not like I'm going to go and listen to it. Like, I've got Toxic. What more do I need from Britney Spears? One thing is, we got Toxic. And Toxic is a very good song. Is that the end of the song? 99 red balloons floating in a summer sky. Panic bells ring red alert. Something here from somewhere else. I don't know any more words to that. I'm not even sure I got them right. I'm actually kind of surprised just how much, like, when someone just goes with a song lyric, I'm like, yeah, I know enough of that song to at least prove that I know the song. I don't know who I'm trying to prove it to, but, well, I mean, obviously you guys. I don't know why I'm trying to prove it to anyone. Guys, I need you to think I'm cool, that I understand what music is. I don't, that's the joke, because I just don't. Oh. It's a face! It's hiding behind a rock! Anyway, this is what I enjoy about Factorio. Sometimes the land looks like a face. Oh! Hang on. Just a little face going, oh! Actually, it's that way. Oh! Exactly! Oh, that's ruined. He's back. There was another face I saw before, which is this one. It's like an owl, right? It's got eyes, and you can see it's like got its big eyes there, and its little body. An owl! I like the owl. I don't know. It's not really important, but I wonder if I can see any other shapes that are tickling my brain to amuse me. Nope, but we've created another bot desert, so that's cool. Oh yeah, that owl is transcended the stream it came from. Yeah. Oh, I love that owl bit. So good. I'll just go on a damsel stream, redeem that, and then just leave. I just like that owl bit. It's so funny. Steam's going well. I was going to start connecting it like the other way, but oh no. That is another bot desert. We've got 2 bot deserts at once. That's not good news. Oh yeah, I know, right? It's so good. I guess she just wanted to click on the owl to pet it or something, and just absolutely murders it. And the little owl head flies off. Oh goodness. So good. I haven't seen Damsel around lately, actually, now I think about it. Still around? I haven't a Damsel. Where's she been? I see it on her on most times, but I haven't seen her recently. Is she away or something? Just streamed Minecraft 12 hours ago. Never mind. I must just miss her then. Okay, that's fine. That's cool then. Okay, no, that's fine. She used to stream around this time. Or like a little bit in the afternoon, but I just haven't seen her recently. That's just been me missing her then, that's all. Well, I'm glad she's doing okay then. At least, I'm glad she's still streaming. You know, it's when someone that you know has like strong web presence just disappears and you never hear from them again. This happens a lot. Sometimes. Like I used to follow like a lot of webcomics, and just some webcomics you'd really be enjoying, and then the person would just disappear. They'd never post again. And you'd never know why. They just disappeared. Poof, gone forever. And it was always sad when that happened. Not just because it was like a webcomic you enjoyed, but just because they were just gone. And the internet's like that. Are they okay? You don't know. They're gone. And the same thing can happen with streams. And admittedly, I don't hang around in a Discord, so I'm not like that much of a follower. But you know, just every now and then, just the person that you used to watch just vanishes. I don't plan to do that, but you know, I guess no one ever plans to just vanish forever, right? In some cases, it is something tragic happened, and either they don't feel like streaming, or they literally can't ever again. This guy you used to watch play Factorio last year, he disappeared in February. Yeah. Sometimes you just never find out what happened to them. They just went away. That is the downside of the internet, like with the anonymity and stuff. Like, I'm gonna just vanish. Poof. Gone forever. And even if like, if you aren't like a close fan of theirs, like on their Discord or whatever, but I mean, sometimes people just like go, yeah, they delete their Discord, they delete their Twitch account, or whatever account they used. If you like, they delete their website, they delete their email, just everything's gone, and you just it's like they were never there. Just ghosts in the shell, ghosts in the machine. They're gone. Were they ever here? Who knows? I think about it a lot, that sort of thing. Not a lot. A lot implies unhealthy sort of musings about it. I do think about it. There was a guy I used to watch who just sort of vanished once, and I was just like, oh, you know. I think he was having a rough time. I know he's sort of around, but just vanished. It's like, well, okay. Hope he's doing okay. It's all you can say. All you can say is, I hope he's doing okay. But you know, you can't really find them again. Remember being surprised by something like that on Usenet, what people just disappearing and never being seen again. And it makes me sad because, like, when I was growing up, there were people that were probably like 20 or 30. They were like established in their career or so, not super established, but you know, it was like a forum, and there are people there that really helped me out early days of the internet, like understanding stuff, and you know, they were mentors for the internet. You know, this was like the 2000s, but I have no way of getting in contact with them anymore. I lost contact with them ages ago, and I will never get contact with them again. And every now and then, like, you try searching by their old handles, it's like it never existed. You know their old website? The website never existed. You can buy your hosting on this website. And they're just gone. And part of me wants to kind of thank them and say, hey, look, thank you so much for helping me out when I was a stupid, dumb kid. Because you did. And to be fair, I don't know how old they were. Maybe they were also stupid, dumb kids. I don't know. Maybe we were all just stupid, dumb kids all the way down. I'm just sad that I never sort of found them to say thanks. And even if I did, would they remember me? Probably not. It's been years now. Use the Wayback Machine? I never considered that, actually. I should have. Yeah, it's just a weird thing. Is there a reason I'm not taking the resources off the belt with inserters rather than splitters? Yes, there is. The reason I'm not taking them off with inserters is because the inserters will do it 100% of the time. I don't want 100% of the time. I want 50. I don't want them to be able to take everything off the belt that goes past them. I want them to be able to, like, have a chance not to. So it can permeate through the base better. It is a design decision for some reason. What sort of madman would design it this way? I want them to suffer. Not in so many words, but yeah, I suppose so. Wasn't really my intention for suffering, but yes. Sometimes we could all just do with a little bit more suffering, that's all I'm saying. Well, that got dark. You only have 2 bots right now, the others are lost. Lost to time and or space. How many construction bots do I have? All my construction bots are working. A little more ciphering. Oh god damn it. Yep, that's the one. That's a good one. They have a bit more Seifer in your life. Oh, hey. Oh, hi. So, sorry, just saying, oh, hi, like that just reminded me of a skit I saw online, which I'm not going to go over, but that in turn, God's sake, reminded me of. I got a call the other day from a company that, like a hotel company, and they were like, "Hi, we're calling from such and such hotel, yada yada yada." See, but they're like, "Hi, we're calling from such and such hotel. Do you have the time to take a quick survey?" And I said, no, thank you. I'm quite busy right now. And they're, oh, okay, well, it'll only take a few minutes. And I'm like, okay, so you asked me, do I have time? I told you no. And now you're like, oh, no, you got time. So I was like, I was kind of annoyed by that. I said to them, look, I said, look, you asked me if I have time. I said no. Respect what I said. Goodbye. I just hung up on them. I was just like, dude, what the hell? You asked me if I had time. I said no. And then you're like, it's not that long though. If you. Don't you tell me if I've got time or not. Why bother asking if you're going to just immediately ignore what I told you? I don't get the Sifa ring is what gave Panda at the wedding. Oh, like suffering. Okay, we're doing that. A long time ago, you worked for a company that cold called people to call money for charity. It was brutal. You had scripts on scripts on scripts. Every version of no you could possibly get. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be rude to people doing like cold calling. I get it; they're doing their job, except for scammers. Scammers, I'll play with. Um, but you know, these are actually company. This is a company that was doing stuff. When you cancelled your internet, you moved on time. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Kick. To track down the people who cold call you. Yeah, scammers. I only get like one scammer every couple of months. And these days, like my new strategy is just to go, sorry, who? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, sorry, could you repeat yourself? And I just get them to repeat themselves over and over until they get bored. And it's just like I know I shouldn't do it, but sorry, what was that? I couldn't quite hear you. Sorry? Oh, okay. No, oh, ah. Oh, sorry, could you start again? I wasn't listening. How many times they can go through that? Uh, you really want more Yeah. I have fun with them. My favorite scam call was with they're like, hey, Steve. So I always answer, hello, Steve speaking. And they're like, hi, Seifer. We're calling. Oh, sorry. Hey, hi, hello, Seifer speaking, because I don't know who the call is. Hello, Seifer. We're calling about this job that you applied for. I didn't apply for a job. I think to myself, okay. I'm like, well, I don't remember applying for a job, but can you tell me what it is? And they're like, oh, it's a really great job. It's yada yada yada. And they tell me all this great stuff. And I'm like, okay. Um, and so I applied for this great job, and they're like, yeah, it pays really well. I'm like, okay. You haven't told me what it is. And they're like, and they go through the spiel again, and I'm still like, I'm not sure what it even is. I'm like, okay. So I applied for this job, and they go, yes, Seifer, you absolutely applied for this job. So I applied for this really great job with really good money. They go, yes, Seifer, you absolutely did. So you've got my CV in front of you, and they go, yes, we absolutely do. What's my last name? Well, Seifer, you didn't give us your last name, didn't I? I applied for a really great job that is, going to go for my entire career, and I didn't give you my last name. They said, no, you didn't. And I just said, fuck off, and hung up on them. Last name is Cat, obviously. And then I looked up and I realized the guy at work was looking at me because I was having this call at work, and he's just like, "Oh," because I don't swear at work. I didn't used to. I do now. He's just like, "Holy shit, what?" I was like, it's a scam call. What's my name question is a great one. Yeah, because, but this is the trick. Everything that he was saying, like the person was saying, was information I'd already given them. Because they were very clear my name was Seifer, and they'd use it as often as they can. Because that's how they know. It's. Heck, please tell me you didn't just do that. What? You're not a child. I'm not. You tell me you didn't just put your number online like that. Because this does get all this, the VOD does go up. Please, okay, it's clear. Not your phone number. Great, thank you for confirming that because you made my job very difficult just then. Good. Holy shit. My heart can't take this kick. This is going up on YouTube. I really hope that wasn't a real number. If it was kick, please message me privately. Okay? Please message me privately and tell me, and I will be able to edit that out. But you do need to tell me, because that will be going up on YouTube. Just message me privately, it's totally cool. I want to make sure you're protected. Brandon Brothel in Sydney. Look, okay. Now I'm going to have to point out we don't solicit. Yeah. Fine. I don't know how to take that one. I really don't know what to do with that information. Look, sometimes you just need a number on speed dial. We don't judge here, okay? Answer you can Google. Ah, shit, you're right. I do have to edit that out. You're right, Turtle. That's alright. It's fine. Fine. Just don't do it again, alright? Mystery of my job is to get strangers to like me. Being a good cat is so much work. See if it's your reminder to edit out that number. I'm gonna have to write down a note to do that. That's alright. I'm like 2 months behind, so I can do it now. I've got to edit out another video anyway. I have to edit a Cook Serve Delicious video where I accidentally doxed myself. Not too badly, but I kinda did. That's alright, I'll write a note after this. In fact, we're probably ending the stream now anyway. Alright, you know what? Let's end the stream here. Let's edit out that video later. Let's live edit this video. We're not live editing this video. Anyway, let's end up here. Let's end here. Have we made any more ducks? Let's finish by looking at ducks. Duck watch. Oh. You did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still at 6 ducks for 10 hours. No, it's not. I deleted that VOD. That VOD was deleted immediately. I ended the stream, deleted the VOD, and then continued the stream. That was just gone. It had happened pretty quickly as soon as I realized what I'd done. It didn't really give you my home location, it just gave you, like, the suburb, but I still didn't want that. So yeah, that was gone pretty quick. Ooh. And then I didn't tell anyone that it happened. Anyway, I learned something, and then I was talking to some friends, and they're like, yeah, that's why Northern Lion does X, Y, Z. I'm like, of course, that does make sense. Alright, well anyway, let's call up the night. Just a public reminder, do not dox yourself. Yeah, you're right. Alright, well, thank you everyone very much for watching today. You know, put your Seif in the naughty corner, thank you very much. Thank you everyone for being here today. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you're new here, please do consider following if you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you haven't enjoyed what you've seen and you're here, that's cool too. Thanks for coming anyway. The building is highlighted on the VOD. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta be very careful with that. So I learned a lesson that day. But you know, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I'll be continuing this run, and on Wednesday we're going to be starting a new run of Warhammer, where we're going to be playing Skaven. If you know anything about the Skaven Warlords, if you've played Warhammer Total War and the Skaven Warlords that are DLC, and any of them are particularly cool, you let me know. Message on Discord. Because that would help me. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with the ones that base game. Okay, well, your social links as well. There they are. You got YouTube.com. You got YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. Yes, that is the right thing. I was reading and saying my URL at the same time. And you've also got the Discord, which is where you can find me outside my streaming time. I mean, it really depends what you're doing. I am generally a pretty private person. I don't want to dox myself. Obviously, I don't want to risk harm to myself or my wife. I think that's a fairly normal thing to say. Yeah. Here's the links. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, and that's it. My stream is done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you when I next see you. Take care, everyone. Or technically, you'll see me when you see me, because it doesn't go both ways. I'm not like in your house going, ooh, what's he going? It doesn't work that way. What the hell is this ending? Goodbye.